Welcome to the third part of the Noble Gold Investments Investing in Gold series. We've talked about the primary role of gold in your portfolio, a hedge, and how gold's scarcity drives the price up. Now let's talk about industrial demand. One of the criticisms towards gold is that it lacks a lot of industrial uses. This is an ancient belief that people like dangling around because it makes gold look bad. The truth is that not only is gold in high industrial demand, it is also irreplaceable. There's absolutely no other metal that can do what gold can do. While platinum and palladium are something that can be typically interchangeable, only gold can do what gold does. As mentioned in the last video, gold has other uses outside of investments. It is being used for phones, data servers, computers, cars, and other machines. Annually, PC vendors ship approximately 275 million units around the world. In each device, there's $12 worth of gold that is used. That translates to 3.3 billion worth of gold just in computers. Then there's the smartphone industry. Annually, 1.3 billion smartphones are sold. In each phone, there's a little less than $2 worth of gold. That translates into 2.5 billion worth of gold consumed annually just by the phone industry. Think about that. Gold is also being used to hopefully cure cancer, and I'm sure all of us are hoping that one's going to work. Annually, there are more than 18 million cancer diagnoses. That's 18 million people who could potentially need gold. Cars need gold too. Every car and truck built today includes several computers. These electronics monitor engine performance, control onboard navigation, and automate hundreds of switches throughout the vehicle. These circuit boards, like all that are used in cell phones and personal computers, almost always include silver and gold as components. You can also find trace amounts of gold in airbags, audio systems, and decorative elements in luxury cars. There are more than 7.8 million cars manufactured yearly. Assuming there's $120 worth of gold in each car, that would translate into 963 million worth of gold annually from just the car industry alone. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Gold is being used to help in producing oxygen on Mars potentially, for dentistry, different machines, furniture, food, and the list goes on. Gold's by no means the end-all be-all, because there have been some lows. Thus, in a nutshell, the big picture in the economics of gold speaks to its core values, and that gold's limited supply keeps its value up as it remains as solid as the ultimate safe haven investment in the world. As investors, this is how we should plan for our financial future, security of our family, and retirement. We need to think long term. Think about technologies, investments, and assets that are secure, stable, and will be big in the future. Gold's limited supply already guarantees its stable value and consistent growth, but the increasing demand in dentistry, electronics, jewelry, aerospace, and now an actual element that can save millions of lives will catapult its value to heights that no one will predict and no one can ever anticipate. This is why and where you should be investing. In the next part, let's talk about counterparty risk.